Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Adventures of Brian. Today we are on our way into Epcot today for the Flower and Garden Festival. Even though it is almost over, it has a few weeks left, June 1st it ends, we are heading on in to look at all the garden statues, although they're called topiaries. I call them garden statues. We're looking at that. I'm going to try to find a flower and garden food or drink item. I already have one that I'm looking at, so we're going to try it. And just like we did for Festival of the Arts, and see what some other stuff they have. They have a lot to offer here at the Flower and Garden. So the first thing they have at the Flower and Garden is, of course, what I just mentioned, the garden topiaries here. They have a ton of them. They also have a pet-friendly garden view. It's new this year. It looks like there's a Pluto flower, and I guess it's a pet-friendly area for like service dogs, which is pretty cool. Then they have Wildlife Crossing Garden new. It looks like you learn about animals, and it looks like it's animals from Hoppers, from the new movie Hoppers, so that's cool. Then they've got, this is also new, a trendy tropicals garden area. Not the butterfly encounter, this is something else. Rain or Shine fruit stand presented by Outshine. This is new also. Celebrate the water cycle and about crops. So that's new. And then there's, of course, there is nightly concerts, the Garden Rocks concert series, performed at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. Each night by different artists. Tonight when I'm here, Josiah Queen is playing. He is a Christian singer, if I'm not mistaken. And here's a list of all the other singers that are playing after I come, in case you guys are coming on a day after me. But they have singers every single night. Then they have Spike's Pollen Nation Exploration for $11.99 plus tax while supplies last. It's like a scavenger hunt, kind of like Christmas time they had Olaf's scavenger hunt, and then Festival of the Arts they had something to do with Figment, I think. And then you also get a prize at the end of that scavenger hunt. Then there's festival photo ops where the characters appear behind you in the magical photo op. And there's something in the community core hall that we'll show you. There's like flowers and all. And of course there's food and beverage drinks everywhere that is just for Flower and Garden. All right, we are using the pass holder entrance, although most of these people probably aren't pass holders. They're just taking advantage of the entrance. Quite the crowd here today. Definitely super long lines on a Monday. All right, come on. Yay. All right, we got the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival passport. Let's do it. All right, our first topiaries is going to be Toy Story, Woody, Bo Peep, Pixar Ball, and Buzz Lightyear, and the monkey in the background. Lotso over here. I think Lotso might have been here years ago, I think. A butterfly. There's a lot of these butterflies around, so I'll just film a couple of them. So yeah, I think the reason why Toy Story's at the front of the park this year is because of they're promoting Toy Story 5, because Toy Story 5 comes out next month. Very soon it comes out. Actually, almost an exact month. I'm here on the 18th. I think you guys will see this on like the 19th, I think. So yeah, in an exact month when you see this vlog, Toy Story 5 will be out. So that's why I think the topiaries are in the front, and they have Lotso bears. I don't remember Lotso from last year. But right now, we're just gonna go around the park and try to find all the topiaries, and anything that we come across that's Flower and Garden related, we're gonna do, and then I'll get my treat later. Ooh, my head almost blew off. And this is the new dog area for service dogs, I believe. And it's cool how they have Pluto here at this dog house. But this is a little area where your dogs can go. I assume service dogs, because I believe normal dogs aren't allowed. But there's the little gate there. There's Donald with his little gardening tool and the sunflower. And then there's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. All right there with their gardening tools, shovel and a rake, and the other rake thing there. All right, so they do have the butterfly thing this year, Butterfly Landing it's called. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So here we go, Butterfly Landing. This is a yearly thing, this is nothing new. And it's cool they do it because you may or may not have a butterfly that lands on you. All right, butterfly landing presented by Advent Health. See, there's another butterfly. Let's go. My favorite part's going through the beads, honestly. No, I'm just kidding. It is kind of fun, though. All right, let's see how many butterflies we can see. It's so cool. This is springtime right here. All the butterflies, the flowers, all of it. There's one. There's a butterfly. There's the cocoons that the caterpillars are transforming into butterflies. There's a lot of them. I wonder if any will hatch before the event's over. And there's all these signs about, the science stuff about caterpillars and stuff about the plants and all here, like, educational facts. I don't really have to show all that, but there's a butterfly. I hope you guys can see them, because from me recording, it's kind of hard to see on the gimbal if I'm actually getting them on camera. So I hope you guys can see them, but they're up there somewhere. There's some more. There's a lot of them. Oh, well, that was fun. And the butterflies always get out, kind of. They're flying all around me. I hope you guys could see a couple of the butterflies. It's kind of hard to get them on camera because they go all over the place so quick, like that. So, but I got what I could. So now let's see if we can find some more topiaries. It seems like they're everywhere here. And I was looking to see if I should get some nectar. That's the name of that little pop-up, nectar. But yeah, and then the little tea thing over there where they talk about tea, that's over there. It's just a little tea setup. You can't actually drink tea. So my mistake, I thought there was a flower and garden thing inside the community core hall. I guess not, unless they closed it early, because they have Goofy Core Hall all over the windows and it's closed for the Cool Kids Summer. So I'm going to have to keep you updated in the vlog and see if we can find out where that is. And this is the new Hoppers section this year. This wasn't here last year, according to the Disney Experience. There's just the cartoon characters with the Hoppers cardboard cutouts or whatever cutouts they are of the characters. It's pretty cool, especially this one right here. Look at that, they're just sitting in the woods. And another topiary, Lion King. This one's pretty much in this spot every single year. And here's Encanto with her brother and the other sisters, or at least a couple of them. No Bruno. All right, so I did just see the other side of Community Core Hall, and the Flower and Garden is completely shut down in there for the revamp of Goofy Core Hall. So the Flower and Garden Community Core Hall section that I showed you earlier on the photo is gone. We can't go to it, unfortunately. And here's another new thing this year, Rain or Shine fruit stand. It's just a little pop-up fruit stand. It's fake. You can't actually buy fruit here or anything. It's just a little fruit stand they created with some cool-looking table designs that you can eat on. Another good thing is that it's not... somebody's dancing over there. That's funny. Another thing is that there's a nice breeze that my hat's almost flying off, so it's a nice day to come today. It's a Monday, but it's packed for a Monday, and I think it's because of the concert tonight. Here's Phineas and Ferb, 104 days of summer vacation. Starting soon, Phineas. Summer's starting soon. Don't you worry, buddy. It's starting. Here's Figment. I can't remember, was he here in this spot last year? I love how they do this with the trash cans. Orange bird, and then the bee is over here. There's the bee, or Spike. All right, Groot is there. Groot was there last year. We've got Tomater and Lightning McQueen. These are new from years ago. I'm trying to hustle right now because I'm trying to do another vlog for something else today as well, and I'm hustling before the thing that I'm trying to do for the other vlog closes. So I'm trying to get this vlog and the other vlog at the same time. Here is Stitch. Ohana means family. I'm sorry. Here is Sully, Tall Sully, and Mike Wazowski. At this point in time during the day, they're no longer giving them out, but normally if you come early in the morning and mid-afternoon, they normally give away free Uncrustables over near the playground area. I can't remember what the name's called, but There's a playground area for kids, and they normally give away out 3 Uncrustables, 1 per person, during the Flower and Garden Festival. At this point in time, they're probably done for the day, though. But just so you know, in case you're coming before it ends. Citrus Blossom, we're going to pop on in here super quick just to see what they have to offer. It's also a cut through to World Showcase. They got some food here, and it looks like just a bunch of seating. I know Christmas time they had a Santa Goofy meeting, but yeah, it's cool. Nothing big. So there wasn't really much in there. Just a lot of seating with, spring colors to it. That's pretty much it in there. And we've got Miguel and his dog. I can't remember his dog's name. This is the Coco area. We've got the troll, one of the trolls from Frozen. And of course, Elsa and Anna. You can't have the troll without Elsa and Anna, right? And there's her snowflakes. We've got the dragon. So this dragon was part of Flower and Garden then. We've got some pandas here. I don't remember these from last year. All right, yeah. So I'm going to get my treat towards probably the end of the vlog. I just want to get all the topiaries out of the way, from what I can see anyway. If I miss one, let me know in the comments, but I'm trying my best to get them. But yeah, Flower and Garden, there's a ton of stuff to do. We're going to be passing the area where Josiah Queen's playing tonight. But yeah, concerts every night here at Epcot during Flower and Garden, and during Eat to the Beat concert series for the Food and Wine, which is coming up in a few months. And here is Snow White and Dopey. Super cool. This is one of my favorite statues right here, Dopey. And then Doc, and then of course all the others. I don't know why Dopey wasn't with the 7 dwarfs though, or with, the other dwarfs. There's only 6 over here without Dopey. Here is Beauty and the Beast, Belle and the Beast, if you will. We've got, now I cannot remember their names, so I am sorry, but the candle and the clock from Beauty and the Beast. We should be about halfway through the topiaries by now. I know there's quite a bit of them. We got, I think, all the ones in World Discovery or whatever it's called. I couldn't find the Moana one though, but we should be about halfway done through the World Showcase topiaries. There's Captain Hook and Peter Pan, and of course the one and only Tick-Tock Croc. Tick-tock, tick-tock, trying to get Hook. And we've got Tinkerbell over here, because it won't be complete without Tinkerbell, right? And look at this. Mickey Mouse is just on this tree stump here. That's weird. We've got Rabbit, Piglet, and Eeyore. And of course over here we've got Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, because won't be complete without Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, right? I don't know if these are new or not. These are some geese topiaries. I don't remember seeing them last year because I came to this event festival last year. I don't remember seeing them. Here's the geese. Here's some geese. Yeah, these are definitely, maybe they were here a long time ago, but I do not remember these. They're cool looking though, but yeah. Comment down below if you remember seeing the geese last year in 2025 or in the past before that, because I don't remember seeing the geese in 2025. Here is Miss Piggy, and over here we have Kermit on his bicycle. That is really cool. Kermit riding the bicycle with flowers. And there's also a ton of food, like I mentioned earlier. It's so hard to get all the food booths. That's why I don't even really film them, because it's so hard to get every single menu item, every single everything. So I just, show the topiaries and show all that. But I think we're coming up on the end here. I hope we got all of them. So I'm going to try to find my little snack thing coming up soon. And here is the Moana setup. I like how they have like the sand all set up to make it look like they're on the beach. That's really cool. All the main Moana characters. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe we've gotten all the topiaries. Now we're trying to find the special chocolate mousse. It starts with a T. I can't remember. These are all fancy names. I can't remember any of these, but we're trying to find that special Flower and Garden drink. I'll do a review of that. And I think that we'll wrap up this vlog. I'm not doing the Spike the Bee scavenger hunt. I'm not going to do that, but they do have that during Flower and Garden if you want to do it. And this is where I'm getting my stuff. Right here, the chocolate mousse terium. Here we go at Trowel Trails, whatever. All right, I got my chocolate mousse Terrium. I will show you it in a second and give you my review, but just to give you a heads up in the future, they do not take cash at certain locations here at Epcot. I guess they're starting to be like SeaWorld where certain parts aren't cash. So keep an eye out when you come to Disney. Some parts of Disney World are cashless. And this is what it looks like. The mousse is on the bottom there, the one that looks like dirt. There's a real flour on top, and we've got some green stuff. Looks like crumbled up cookie of something. Oh. This is a real flour, by the way. Can't eat it. Real flour. Just let it blow. Yeah, so chocolate mousse Terrium. It's the same exact thing as I had at Festival of the Arts with the mousse. The only difference is the green grass-looking thing with the flour. It's good. I give it about a 4 out of 5 because I don't think it's chocolatey enough, but it is definitely good chocolate. But I like it. Definitely recommend it. Here is the Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Chip and Dale topiary, or topiary. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's topiaries. These are really cool looking. I like these. And here's Goofy blowing his sunflowers, or not sunflowers, whatever the flowers are called that you blow when the stuff comes off. And look at this. I find this really cute and interesting. They're selling the trash cans. They're glass, so be careful. The Flower and Garden trash cans that are near the the Creation Shop. That's really cool. A Spike the Bee t-shirt. We've got a Spike the Bee little shoulder plush that goes on like your shoulder. I see people walking around with. I think they have a Remy one during the Food and Wine. And look at this, a pass holder Flower and Garden. We've also got Bambi over here with Thumper and Flowers, his name. And then here's the playground that I was talking about earlier. Get Out and Play Garden is what the playground's called. I forgot the name of it. It's just a little area where kids can play. They re-theme it every season, so the playground that I was talking about earlier, that's it right there. And then I believe they give out the Uncrustables further up past the playground, but this is the area where the Uncrustables would be during the day. Or maybe they give them out in that area over there and they have like a cart they bring out. Not too sure. All right, everyone. Well, I think I covered most of what I could at the Flower and Garden. Come and check it out for yourself. There's still a couple weeks left when you see this vlog. So it goes through June 1st. See Garden Rocks concert series if you like one of the singers. Come get a chocolate mousse thing and come get a ton of food that they have here to offer. And try to get yourself a free Uncrustable. Any ages can get a free Uncrustable. So with that, that's going to be it for this Flower and Garden vlog. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope to see you all on the future episodes of The Adventures of Brian. Bye for now.